Hey everyone. Check this out there. Okay, so thank you for having me to do a TED Talk on TPO. And when Karim asked me to do it, I'm like, what am I going to talk about? And then I realised, actually, I've been talking about this topic for 6 months to everyone. So I'm going to boil it all down into 5 minutes. But before I do that, I just want to make a disclaimer. This is my personal experience. Okay? I am not a doctor. I am not a nutritionist. I don't have any medical experience. So if you want to do any of this at home, please consult a trained professional. Do your own research on the internet and then have fun experimenting. So my topic is eat fat and lose fat and my personal experience. And I have to thank TPO for helping me on this journey. And it fits into my why. So why did I start? A couple of reasons. So we had the TPO Biggest Loser Challenge last year. So Bill Wiseman and Ryan and everybody got involved in that. And that was a really good kickstart to say, hey, I should really take some control of where I'm going and what I'm doing and see if I can actually lose some weight. Why do I need to lose weight? Well, this got me thinking back to a campaign that the Australian government had in 2009. And there was a picture of this man on the left-hand side. And through his life, through the little video, you can see he's got a waist size of 85 centimetres. But through his life, they speed up 20 to 25 years worth of his life, and he ends up the guy on the right. And this is because of bad lifestyle choices, not such a great diet, not getting involved in exercise, not doing very much. And the Australian government actually realised that 1 in 2 Australian adults was overweight. And so they put this video out to try and remind people that, hey, you need to take control of yourself and where you're going and what you're eating and what you're doing. Because if you don't, and you just relax, you could go from this to this. Now we're 8 years on from that campaign, and unfortunately it's now 2 in 3 people in Australia are considered overweight or obese. So the campaign, yes, it had good points, but people still are not taking control. And I can see that in myself. I can say, I'm not fat, I don't need to do anything about my weight. I can eat what I want. I can have as many beers as I want. I can, just relax and don't have to exercise. But if I continue with that lifestyle, I would have gone from this to this when I was about 50. And I didn't want to be in that position. So, I found my why. And I also found the reason here in TPO with the Biggest Loser. And I thought, what we all did last year in Biggest Loser was absolutely amazing. And it really kick-started some of us to lose some weight. A lot of us didn't lose weight, as we had seen from the results. But this being another 3 months on, it was just about keeping the information going and just drip feeding it in, and hopefully it will inspire you to make some changes or take control of your life. So how did I change? Well, I did a bit of research. Actually, my wife did a lot of research. She loves to read these things. And what we researched and what we found, I found that we were in a traditional diet of carb burning mode. Now, carbs and sugar, a lot of our diet is carbs and sugar. And when we feed our body carbs and sugar, our body goes, yes, thank you. This stuff is easy to burn. Give me more and give me more. And it's considered carbs and sugar burning mode. Now, when you finish burning the carbs and sugar, your body goes, I'm hungry. Feed me some more. You feed some more carbs and sugar. I'm hungry again. Feed me some more. Feed me some more. The other thing that happens with that is carbs and sugar are very easy to eat. And so as a result, we often eat more than what we really need. What happens when we eat too much carbs and sugar is our body goes, this is fantastic stuff. Thank you very much. I'm going to store it for later. But when it stores it, it doesn't store it as carbs and sugar. It stores it as fat. Now later on, you go, hey, I'm starting to get a bit of excess carbs and sugar stored in fat here. I want to start burning that fat. But your body is in carbs and sugar burning mode. So if you stop eating carbs and sugar and say, hey, you know what, you've got plenty stored on here, on your legs and on your butt and on your waist, the visceral fat around here, you start burning that fat. Your body's going to go, I'm used to burning carbs and sugar. I want my carbs and sugar. I'm not burning any fat. So you know what? You have to eat carbs and sugar. Any excess carbs and sugar you eat becomes fat. So the way to change this is to train your body to burn fat. And the way to do that is by flipping what you eat. So instead of taking in lots and lots of carbs and sugar, you take in lots of fat. Now for the first week, your body flips out. It goes crazy. Where's my carbs and sugar? Where's my carbs and sugar? And you go, suck it and eat the fat that I'm feeding you. And eventually, your body will flip over and it will go into fat burning mode. Now, when your body is in fat burning mode, if it needs extra energy and it doesn't have enough fat in your stomach to burn into energy, it'll go, you know what? I've got some fat stored on my gut and on my hips and on my butt. I'm used to burning fat. I can burn that. That's easy. No problems. I'll burn that. And so what will happen in fat burning mode very quickly is your body will eliminate excess fat from your body. Now here's the details of how to change it. This is the USDA food pyramid. This is a typical carb burning diet where 45 to 65% of your energy will come from carbs and sugar. The diet, if you want to research it and want to try it, in fat burning mode diet is a ketogenic diet where you only take in 5 to 10% carbs and sugar. Your body will freak out, but it will be okay. It will survive because you're replacing it with 60 to 75% fats, good fats. I've eaten more eggs and bacon and butter and oils and stuff, and it is amazing. It sounds really good. Meat, fatty meat, lamb, it's crazy. It's great for a meat lover diet. The other thing about fat burning diet, is there's only so much fat you can eat. So as well, it helps to limit and control your portions on what you eat as well. But you'll quickly find that your body will adjust and will burn the fat that you need, and any excess fat, any excess energy requirements will come from the excess fat that's stored in your body. So what were my results? Now this is pretty interesting, right? September 16 we did our weighing, and I was 82. Now that actually was not my typical weight. Typically I've been around about 75 kilograms for a long time. But over the past couple of years, I've noticed that weight start to go up. And that gets quite expensive. You buy new clothes, Anyway, so I didn't really take any notice of this until the weighing. And I remember saying to Denise on the weighing, I said, I'm not going to drink beer, I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to do that. And then I weighed myself about a month later, and I put on another 5 kilos. And I'm like, flip, how am I going to win the weight loss challenge by putting on this much weight? And then my darling wife looked up ketogenic diet and said, you know what, this is what we're going to do. We're going to start eating fat. When we start eating fat, we're going to start burning fat. And when we start burning fat, you're going to win that weight loss challenge. But there was a problem. So I started on my ketogenic diet here, and I got down to here and thought, wow, I've lost heaps of weight. Let's ring up Ryan and say, how much weight have I lost, Ryan? Tell me, what was my weigh-in weight? And he said, well, your weigh-in weight was 82. And I said, oh, hold on a second. My current weight's 81. Only a kilo lost. I'm not going to win with that. I kept doing my ketogenic diet. And thankfully, we pushed the weigh-in weight back a little bit, the weigh-in date, which meant that my weigh-in weight in January 17 was around about 77, 78 kilograms, which is enough to win the weight loss challenge. Sorry, the person that came second. But I have a male composition and we tend to also lose weight quickly as well. But I've continued on with the diet, and I've actually gone all the way down to 72 kilos. From, if you think from 86 down to, or 87 down to 72, that's 15 kilogram loss. Right? So everyone's coming into the office going, wow, just a show. I'm like, yeah, okay, maybe I need to stop now. So that's my personal experience of eating fat and losing fat. I think I need to stop. And this is where you get to a point where you actually need to start doing recomposition. And recomposition is about, you've got to have some fat on your body. Your body needs fat to actually maintain itself and keep going. But what you really want is recomposition, where your muscle composition to fat composition flips over. So instead of having like 40% fat, which is kind of really bad, and like no muscle, which is probably what I had, or maybe not that bad, but no muscle, you need to change that. You need to change your recomposition. So there's other things that you can do that, and that's the CrossFit program that Ben and I have been really enjoying and doing really well. And Ben's going to be taking you through a little sample of that tomorrow, so please get involved. But in that, you help to recompose your body to have a lot more strength, a lot more muscle. You feel a lot fitter. You use your energy a lot better. You just feel, days go by and you're just like cranking through stuff. You're not eating as much. You're still enjoying what you want to do. The one thing I would say about this diet is people think, man, it's too much fat and I'm going to miss out on my carbs. I miss my carbs too. So I have a cheat day, which is a carb day on Saturday, and during the week I write down all the things that I want to eat that I don't eat. So beer, champagne, pizza, all the carby stuff. And then on Saturday, absolutely pig yourself out. Alright, that's what I do. At least you can do whatever you want to do based on your own research, but just enjoy the food. You put on a little bit of weight, but you'll quickly shed that the next little bit. And that's my story and my personal experience. And I've got some QR codes if you want to check this out later on. There's another presentation, so you won't be able to leave this up here. If you, I was going to say, Joe, if you want to look like those firemen, come to me, shed the fat, and then go to Ben and whack on the muscle, mate. You'll be up there with the best of them. But I don't know who you can get dancing lessons from. So, I don't know. That's it. Thank you.
Any questions for Luke?
Do you still have to exercise? Pardon? Do you still need to exercise to burn the fat?
No.